Is Apple about to drop a last-minute surprise? Or are the HomePod Mini, Apple TV, and AirTag refreshes quietly moving into next year? Today, we break down the signals, the rumors, and the strategy so you can decide with confidence. Buy now or wait. Welcome back. If you've been tracking Apple's smart home and accessories, you've seen the same mixed messages we have. Inventory is thinning in spots, Apple's holiday store is live, and yet we're hearing stronger whispers about a bigger Siri moment powered by Apple Intelligence. Let's make sense of it. Reality check. Will Apple launch anything this year? Earlier in the year, reporting pointed to new HomePod Mini and Apple TV models toward year-end, with AirTag following later. We're now deep into the holiday window. Apple doesn't often launch in late November or December, but it has before. Keep hopes measured. Apple's late-year launch history, 16-inch MacBook Pro, announced November 2019 AirPods. Max, unveiled December 2020, occasional late year. Product pages, press releases, takeaway. Surprise drops are possible, just not routine. Inventory clues. HomePod Mini stock multiple stores showing low or no stock is classic pre-refresh behavior. But Apple's also highlighting the current HomePod Mini as a gift on its holiday page. That suggests either a quiet sell-through strategy or a short runway before the next reveal. Why waiting might make sense. Apple Intelligent Siri. The upgraded, more personal Siri experience is tracking for a spring software window in typical Apple fashion. If Apple wants a coordinated moment, it makes sense to debut new smart home hardware alongside that release. That could pull HomePod Mini and Apple TV into early next year. And if the integration needs more time, possibly later. Smart Home Angle. Home Hub talk a stronger Home Hub story, with faster on-device intelligence, better thread matter. Performance and personal context ties together a new HomePod Mini, a more powerful Apple TV, and even a refreshed AirTag down the line. We could see a narrative about privacy-first AI in your living room and kitchen, not just your phone. HomePod Mini 2, core spec rumors newer chip, S9 or better, for smoother on-device tasks, N1 plus Wi-Fi 7 for lower latency and solid multi-device. Stability UWB Gen 2 for faster, more accurate proximity features and handoff acoustic tuning improvements for clearer highs and tighter bass potential new colors, possibly including red on-screen lower third, HomePod Mini 2, chip, Wi-Fi. 7. UWB 2, sound, HomePod Mini 2, sound and use cases. If you stream Apple Music, handoff from iPhone or use intercom, you'll feel the difference with UWB Gen 2 and a newer chip. Multi-room sync should get more consistent, and smart home automations should feel snappier. The sound leap won't be bigger speaker level, but tuning can make a Mini sound surprisingly large in small rooms. Apple TV, Next Gen, A17 Pro, power. This is where heavy users notice a real step up. A17 Pro class performance means stronger Apple Arcade titles, faster UI, and headroom for high bitrate codecs. For HomeKit camera feeds, expect lower latency and smoother switching. For AirPlay, Wi-Fi 7 promises fewer hiccups and better stability under contention. On-screen lower third. Apple TV Next Gen, A17 Pro, Wi-Fi 7, Siri revamp, Apple TV connectivity, codecs, gaming N1 plus Wi-Fi 7 could enable lower latency streaming and multi-link reliability. If Apple leans into gaming, expect better controller responsiveness and more complex titles. Okay? Not a strong rumor right now. The focus appears to be performance, networking, and Siri.Apple TV. FaceTime camera rumor. A built-in camera would make living room calls seamless, but adds cost and privacy considerations. Apple may hold this for a separate product or a later generation. Keep expectations in check. AirTag 2. Range, safety, battery. Refresh here matters because the first AirTag launched in 2021. Up to 3x longer range is a big deal for travel and outdoor use. A more tamper-resistant speaker addresses misuse concerns. Very low battery alerts help avoid dead tag moments when traveling. On-screen lower third, AirTag 2. Longer range, safer, smarter alerts. Competitive context, Echo, Nest Tile Smart speakers. Amazon and Google update often, pushing value pricing. Apple's Play is tighter ecosystem, sound quality, and privacy. Streamers. Apple TV remains the premium box. Competitors are cheaper but slower and ad heavier. Trackers. Tile and others exist, but Find My's crowd network is a major advantage. Prices, promos, and discounts HomePod Mini, typically discounted during holidays. Next gen could keep similar pricing. Apple TV 4K 2022, frequently on sale. Still a great buy for streaming and home hub duties. AirTag. Bundles and multi-packs often dip in price. Consider cost versus timing of a refresh. Buying Matrix, buy now or wait. Streamers. If you just need reliable 4K HDR today, buy Apple TV 4K 2022 on discount. If you want the best Apple Arcade and future Wi-Fi 7, wait. Smart home users. If you depend on home automations, the current HomePod Mini is fine. For Apple Intelligent Siri and UWB Gen 2, waiting is logical. Travelers. Need a tracker now? AirTag is still the best choice. If you can wait for max range and safety tweaks, hold for the next model. What if Apple delays to 2026? If deeper Siri integration or a new home hub needs more time, Apple could stagger launches. Expect software to roll out first, with hardware following once the experience is ready. The company has done coordinated reveals before when it strengthens the story. FAQs. Will current HomePod Mini get the new Siri? Some features likely. Full Apple Intelligence may depend on newer silicon. Will the next Apple TV do 8K? Not strongly rumored. Performance, networking, and Siri look like the priorities. Will AirTag 2 work with today's Find My? Backward compatibility is expected to remain a core design principle. Should I buy Apple TV just for HomeKit Hub? The 2022 model is excellent and enough for most smart homes. Will Apple add a FaceTime camera to Apple TV? Rumored but uncertain, don't hinge your purchase on it. Final verdict? Buy now if you're getting good holiday pricing and your needs are immediate. Wait if you care about Apple Intelligent Siri, Wi-Fi 7, UWB Gen 2, and a longer-term setup. Hedge strategy. Pick up discounted current models for secondary rooms. Hold main upgrades for the next reveal. Are you buying now or waiting? Drop your plan in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for updates. We'll pin the latest status as news breaks. If you stream Apple Music, hand off from iPhone, or use intercom, you'll feel the difference with UWB Gen 2 and a newer chip. Multi-room sync should get more consistent, and smart home automations should feel snappier. The sound leap won't be bigger speaker level, but tuning can make a mini sound surprisingly large in small rooms.